Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is just going to be full of my tips and tricks that I like to use for when I go traveling. I'm going to show you a little bit of my essentials in my carry-on, also in my suitcase that I carry on as well. I am not one to check a suitcase. It just seems like a hassle for me, and I have to wait for it when I get off the plane. Why would I want to do that? So I'm also going to be showing you how I pack my makeup, some different tricks for that to keep your compacts from breaking, things like that. I do have another tip for you on how to pack your liquids with some plastic under the lid so that they don't leak. Definitely need that. So yeah, I'm just going to show you a few things that I do to keep my traveling stress-free. So I hope you enjoy it. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I will link a lot of stuff in the description box for you. I hope you like this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye! Alright, so have you ever had a suitcase that looks like this? Yeah, that's bad. We're gonna fix it, and we're gonna make it look like this. Yay! First, most important, biggest tip is to get a fun, colored, unique patterned bag. So this is my little suitcase. I love this thing. It is just so cute. It does have the pockets on the front and everything, and then, well, I'll open it up in a minute. If you are going to check your bag, a colorful bag that's unique like this is going to be a lot easier to find than if you go to the desk and you tell them, oh, my bag is black. They're going to look at you like, really? So, I don't personally like to check bags just because it seems like a hassle for me. So I try to pack everything in a smaller suitcase like this and my carry-on bag. So carry a lot of things. I was just going to give you a look into this bag. I don't have everything in it right now for traveling, but you can see I do roll my clothes, which I will show you how to do. It's really easy, but when you do roll your clothes, it makes them a lot smaller. You can fit a lot more in your suitcase, which means you can take a lot more clothes. Another trick that I like is I do like to take hats with me. I do go to Florida every year and we go to Disney World, so definitely need a hat out there. But what I like to do is take all my socks, put them in the hat here. That way when you pack your hat will keep its form, so love that. Another thing would be to put your shoes at the very, very bottom so that doesn't get your clothes all dirty. I would put them in, of course, like this. The soles down. So wear your flip-flops to the airport. So much easier when you can just kick off your shoes, walk through the little detector and do the pose and all that stuff, and kick these back on. Wearing tennis shoes with socks, I feel like is just a hassle. You have to put your shoes back on, tie them, you know, it just takes time. So wear your flip-flops to the airport. Now, if you do get cold feet really easily, especially going on the plane because planes are always cold, I feel like, just take a little pair of socks and put them in your carry-on bag that is going to be sitting with you. That way you can just slip them on if your feet get cold. So one thing I love is if you go to Sephora.com, I think it's called Beauty on the Fly, but they do have small travel-sized things that you can buy there. This is just my MAC eye makeup remover. I did buy this at a MAC store, and it was sealed, but I ended up putting some plastic on it anyway, just to keep it from leaking because I need this when I get there. So anyway, so what I did, and I will show you a little video on this, but so I've got a little piece of plastic which just goes right over the top of this, and then you just screw the lid on over the plastic, and then that way nothing will leak. So I will show that in a minute also. So another thing that I like to take with me when I travel, especially when I go to Florida, I do go to Disney World every year, which is so much fun. I love it. It's the best place ever. But on the top of everything, I do like to take a small backpack with me. Just one that I can put my water bottle, wallet, phone, you know, things like that. I just like to put that right on top. And good to go. That also adds a little bit of extra padding, so we like that. So I do want to show you what is in my carry-on bag. It's this one right here. It's a little one I got from Victoria's Secret. I did get it free with a purchase, so I don't know how much it was, but I'm just going to show you some of my essentials that I have to have when I'm on the plane. First thing is going to be my iPad. I've got a couple books, shows, movies, things like that on there that kind of keep me busy, and some games, so I have to have that with me. Another thing is going to be a magazine. I've got a cooking magazine. Having new things to cook for dinner is always nice, so I like to just, ooh, that looks good. Look at that chicken. Another thing is going to be all of your confirmation paperwork. So this is just for the expo I'm going to. I do print out my hotel confirmation, flights, all of that, just in case. I will also make photocopies of my ID, and if you have a passport, make a photocopy of that as well, just in case. I also have a little travel checklist here. It's got clothes, toiletries, what to purchase when you actually get there, makeup and hair, and it has a list for what goes in your carry-on. So I actually do have this on my website. I'll leave a link down below in the description box for you. Another thing is all your chargers. I like to put mine in a glasses case. Just like that, keeps them nice and organized. Another essential is going to be an extra pair of sunglasses. I love the electric tonette sunglasses, and so these ones I have an extra pair of because they're my favorite. Another thing that I feel like you just have to have is a nice big scarf. This is huge, just a nice big square one. I like it because if I'm sitting there, if I'm cold on the plane, problem solved. Check it out. Another thing it's good for is if I just want to sleep and I don't want people looking at my face, I just cover my face with it. Good to go. You can use it as a pillow. There's a lot of different uses for a nice scarf, so throw that on in there. I also like to carry a small little hand sanitizer and a small hand lotion. I don't have them in here right now, but I do carry them. Also, another thing that has been such a lifesaver is a case, like a wallet case for your phone. So with my phone, I have here, it's got a couple pockets here, and it does have one on the side, which is really nice. And this one is so cute because it has little gold studs on it. I did purchase this on Amazon, so if I can find it, I'll link it down below for you. It also has this cute zipper on the front, which actually does open to a pocket. So this is great because I just put my ID in it. You can put your plane tickets in it. I do always have my phone in my hand, I feel like, so putting that stuff in here for easy access just makes your life so much easier. Alright, so this whole rolling clothes thing, it's pretty darn easy, as you can see here. Fold your clothes, like in half, I guess, and just start rolling them up. You're just going to make little clothes burritos. Oh, man, this is making me hungry. Well, anyway, so just roll your clothes and just pack them right on in your suitcase. And I am speeding this up a little bit because I don't think you want to watch me roll clothes forever. Yeah. So you can see I rolled up some jeans, some more t-shirts. You can even take something like a kimono and just fold it and roll it. And once you get all your clothes in there, that's what you have. Yay, everything fits. So one thing I like to do is take a dryer sheet, and most suitcases have like that little stretchy pocket in the back. Just pack a dryer sheet in there and it keeps your suitcase smelling fresh and your clothes smelling nice and fresh. So one thing I just can't live without. Also, I like to take all my makeup, liquids, anything like that. Go ahead and put it in your makeup bag or whatever bag you're going to keep it in. And I like to pack that stuff in the middle of my suitcase, in between my clothes, and that just gives that stuff some extra padding, especially your eyeshadows, like I was saying earlier, where you don't want to open those things and have them crumble everywhere. That's a nightmare. So yeah, just pack everything right in the middle there around your clothes. And then after you do that, you can pack more clothes on top of that just to keep everything padded. So as you can see, I'm just going to finish putting some stuff in here and just pack my clothes around those things. And look at that, we've got a nice looking little suitcase going on here. Alright, so here, to help kind of protect some of your compacts, what you can do is just take, so like this is my highlighter, just open up that compact and put a couple of those cotton rounds inside of it just to keep it from breaking. Now you can also do this cotton round method with bigger palettes, so like my e.l.f. blush palette here, I'm just putting a couple cotton rounds in there and it still closes really nicely. And yeah, so moving on to the liquids here. So to keep those liquids from leaking in your bag, because you definitely don't want that to happen, you're going to just put some plastic over it and twist the cap right on. So I'll show you here. First thing you do is just cut out a little square piece of plastic. These are just cheap bags that I found. I don't even know where I found them. Don't remember. But just cut out a little square that looks like this here. And then you're going to want to take some washi tape and a Sharpie. And I labeled all my little bottles with what was in them just to make my life easy. So on this one, I'm just going to take a Sharpie and write soap. That way I don't try to wash my face or something with shampoo. So you just put your washi tape, like you can see, I'm just showing you here what you do, onto your bottle. And then you're going to take the lid off, put your little piece of plastic over top, just like that, and just screw the lid back on. Now I will even show you, I'm going to squeeze this bottle super hard. Look at that. Nothing is going to come out. Nothing. Now, TSA does say on their website and everything that it has to be a quart size bag or smaller to put everything in. So this little zip-up plastic bag, it is a thick plastic. I did get it from CVS, and it was only a couple dollars in like the travel day section or travel dollar or whatever. And it fits the liquids I need perfectly. It did come with, I think, 4 different bottles, and I only used a couple of them, but look at that. Ready to go. Alright, next thing is you want to protect your eyeshadow. This is one of my favorite palettes. You can see I've already hit pan. Wah! But what I did to protect these while I'm traveling is I found this kind of little like foam pocket thing, and I just wrote eyeshadow palette on the outside, but this came as packaging from something else that I ordered, and it just happens to fit my eyeshadow perfectly. So I just throw it in there and then put some tape over it just to hold the flap there, and it's ready to go. You can go ahead and pack it in my suitcase. Woohoo! Now this one, I did just want to quickly show you that a bigger palette, like my NYX contour palette, you can put lots of cotton rounds in it. Of course, don't overdo it, but I am covering each little pot, and then when I close this, it does click shut, so I don't have to worry about it, and I actually will pack it just like this. So, don't have to worry about them crumbling and cracking and just dying. So, yep, there you go. Well, last thing I like to do is just go through my travel checklist and make sure I packed everything I'm going to need. I don't want to have to buy extra things when I get to my destination. So, yeah, so if you guys like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!